Alright, so this is going to be a Costco sale item review of this Trinity shoe bench. Alright, so normal price $49.99. It was $10 off. So basically $40 plus tax. This one actually I bought a while ago. This one just has 2 rows for shoes. As you can see, this one recently Costco started selling. It has for boots and then shoes. So I figured that might be a little bit useful. Then I'll just have side by side, and then we'll have some for boots and some for shoes. Obviously, you don't even have to use it for shoes. You can use it for storing stuff if you want. But let's go ahead and open them up and take a look. It says they take about 10 minutes or so to set up, so we'll see. All right. Okay, I know there's some glare on it, but hopefully you'll get the idea. One piece shoe bench. I can't even see what I'm showing you guys, but hopefully you'll know. Shoe bench, champagne color. Oh, this one says dark gray, so it might not actually match up. I might have to use 2 of these because that one doesn't match. But yeah, I don't know if they have more colors that I'd have to check. Let me actually check that real quick on Costco's website, because if they have a bunch of different colors, then maybe I should see if I can get a matching one. All right, I'll be back. Alright, so I'm back. So yeah, I checked Costco. They even said here expanded selection, but it looks like they just have for the 2 shoes, it's this darker color. And then for the shoes with the boots, it has this lighter color. They also have some more like wooden made ones instead of metal. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do, because I did buy 2 of these, and then at first I was thinking about it and I was like, I don't have that many boots that I'm going to need to store here. But I'll set this up, see how it looks, and then I'll decide. I might end up just keeping both of these and returning this one because I want it to be more matching. It'll be kind of weird if we have just half-half, I think. But yeah, I don't know why they did that, why they made 2 different colors, but that's what they did. So let's go ahead and open this up. Shoe bench. All right, it says 136 kilograms, 300-pound weight capacity. Okay. Accommodates boots and easy no tool assembly. Cool, so no tools are going to be needed. If you want to know the width and stuff, 91.5 centimeters or 36 inches wide, so 3 feet wide. Okay, and the depth is 33.5 centimeters or 13.2 inches deep, so this way. So about 3 feet this way and then 13.2 inches that way. All right, the height is 45.8 centimeters or 18 inches tall, so 1.5 feet tall. All right, is that right? I don't think it's 1.5 feet tall. Okay, I guess it says 1.5 feet tall. Okay, I thought it was taller than that. They have some information here for where it's distributed. You don't need that. They have 3D assembly instructions here with an app. Alright, so if for some reason you need that, but I guess you're watching this, so you probably won't need that. Alright, let's go ahead and cut this thing open. Just going to use some scissors. Be careful not to cut too deep. You don't want to cut the stuff that's inside, obviously. Okay, I don't know how far over you guys can see. Go. This up. So it opens up like this. Okay, they have these little plastic thingies on it to protect the corners on the top and the bottom. Nice. Okay, the box opens like that. Again, we have these corner things. It says no tools required, but we're definitely gonna have to cut these zip ties and stuff. Okay, so we got that. This aside has some thick cardboard thing here. Ooh, that's some nice solid sturdy cardboard. Alright, they got the manual here. Read all instructions, warnings, stuff, do not modify, check for damaged parts. Okay, care and maintenance, avoid harsh abrasive cleaners and corrosive chemicals. Wipe dry and keep out of direct sunlight, so don't use this outdoors. Alright, indoor use only. And it looks like this is just other languages. Is that the same exact information? Yeah. Okay, I think it's the same information. Do not overload. Don't put too much weight. Okay, then they have the parts list here. so you can make sure you have everything and you can see how to assemble it. Okay, step 1, put the little feet on the bottom of this long one. Step 2, I guess you assemble on all of them. Step 2, oh, it comes with the tool, so it does require tools, it just comes with them. Okay, then you bolt those onto the sides. Step 3, bolt that into the middle. Step 4, put this down in there. Step 5, assemble the bottom one. And it looks like you do all of this upside down. Step 6, flip it over. And that's pretty much it. Okay, very simple. We're just gonna have to unpackage all of this. You can see this little packet with all the bolts in it. Okay, then you got this one. This is one of the outer legs. They kind of, I guess, did they bundle it? Or I'm actually grabbing it together. There's the small one. And then we got the longer one. And then we got the top with the wood piece in it. Okay, and they have another big thing of that cardboard there to kind of pad it. Alright, so we're going to set that aside. Set this aside. So we'll start with this guy. Just get the bag off of it. Put it upside down. And we'll just put that. Okay. We got that there. And then we got the second one, this metal one. We'll set that over there. Okay. Then we got this one. This is one of the outer pipes. So it actually just goes all the way around like that. So it's just one really long thing of plastic. We'll set that over there. Okay, stay over there. Then we got the shorter one here. Okay. Set that there. Lots of plastic baggies. We got the tools and stuff right here. Okay, it does come with the tool. I don't know if there's an easy way. Can we tear this open like this? No? Okay, we're gonna have to like just tear it open or puncture it. What you can do is you can use one of the screws, get your thumb there, and then just push it through like that. That's how you can puncture it. And then you can use that hole to start tearing it open bigger. Okay. Okay, and we'll tear that open. Dump all this out. Lots of pieces. Okay, so we got all of that out. And we got these. Okay, I don't think you have to undo the zip tie because you can, I think you can just slide this through here. Yeah, so just hold the zip tie still and then you can pull these out. Alright, and then this guy. Okay, so step 1. I need to lower this so I can see. Sorry if you won't be able to see, but okay. Maybe if I turn off flash and zoom out more. There we go. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is put these little feet on here. Okay. Zoom in a bit more. I guess it doesn't have an in between. All right. So this allows you to level it if you're on an uneven surface. Very simple to set up and install. Okay, so we'll do that one. We'll grab the second one over here. Okay, and same thing, we'll put these feet on there. I guess I can do both at the same time, kind of. Okay. And I think this thing on both sides is exactly the same. right? Yeah. There's no right side to put either one. So now we're going to attach this over here. Basically, get a bolt, push it through. Do the same thing with the other one. Okay. And it looks like both of these are exactly the same. So there's no specific one that goes on a specific side. Right? And then we'll just tighten these bolts in. And I'm going to just tighten by hand first to make sure it's lined up right. Because sometimes if it's going in crooked, it can cause some problems, okay? So you should be able to twist these by finger quite a bit. And then that's how you know that you're doing it right. Then, if you want to make this easier to work on, well, the box I already put over there, but let me show you here. So if you want to make this easier to work on, I guess we can use this cardboard piece. I'll lift this up, put that cardboard underneath. All right, all the way so that we have room here. We'll take this tool. I like to use the longer end here, so we'll put that, and then you can twist this by hand easily, just like this. Okay, and we're just gonna loosely tighten it first till everything is lined up. Okay, this is very simple to install. And then you want to switch it over so you have this side to have more leverage. And you can just tighten this up real good. Okay, just tighten it until you can't really tighten it anymore, and you should be good. Okay, just like that. Get this one. Tighten that up. Want to tighten it up real good because you don't want it to come loose. Wonder if maybe I should just not worry about the mismatched colors. I don't know. Because I feel the boot one won't be too useful. It'll just be like an empty space underneath. Okay, anyways, we got that. We do have these two. Okay, so we can slide that out. And slide that out. Okay, so as you can see, this one doesn't have any screw things. It's just these little posts that stick out, so they'll just like go in like that. Okay, so they'll just be going in like that. But let me get the other side in. Okay. Again, there's no right side. They're exactly the same on all sides. I guess they're trying to make it like idiot proof, to where you don't really need to think about it. Alright, there we go. We'll get this. And it's also, I guess, cheaper to manufacture that way because you don't need to worry about having two different types. Okay, this guy, line that up. Again, make sure you can twist it by finger like this, so that way you know the screws aren't going in crooked or anything. Okay. We're going to go ahead and tighten this up. Tighten this guy up. Okay. Alright, now that we got that, we're going to get this guy in and just tighten it all the way. This is very simple to set up and install. Watch me end up getting stuck on somewhere and having to redo it. One other thing, you technically don't have to put the bottom one, but if you leave it out, keep in mind you get less strength. I mean, you technically can just use this as a bench and not put the shoe rack portions on. But again, keep in mind that way, without them, this can kind of twist like side to side a bit easier. So the load vertical is probably okay, but the horizontal weight, if someone's shifting their weight, you're going to have some issues. So keep that in mind, that while you don't, the design allows you to leave those little shelves off. Leaving them off could cause some problems. Okay. All right, so let me see. Did I have to put the small one first? Yeah, we do have to put the small one first. Okay, so put the small one, then put the big one. And that's it. Very simple. Okay, so I guess they designed it so you can actually put the boot section wherever you want. You can see they have the holes. Actually, I lied. They only have the holes on this side. So that's too bad, because what if you wanted your boot section to go in a different spot? Anyways, I guess it goes only on this one. I thought you could also put it on this side, but I guess not. Okay, so we'll get the smaller boot one. And usually what you want, you can see this one has this pole on this side. So you want it so that this is going to be facing down. So that way when you put your shoes on, it's more of this flat surface, okay? And you don't have this bump sticking up. All right, so we're going to get this here. Oops. Get the bolts through. So the bolt through there and the bolt through there. Okay, we don't need the cardboard that's underneath anymore, so let's take that out. Alright, this thing is very simple to set up. Get underneath, make sure to hold it in place, and then you just get that bolt in and tighten it. Second one, line it up and tighten that in. Alright, very simple. And I'm just going to loosely tighten these first, because we do want to make sure we can get all 4 bolts in easily. So next we'll get this. We'll put one of the screws through there, or bolts, or whatever you want to call it. Get that lined up, and then we'll loosely fit that screw. Oops, sorry. Alright, then we'll go for the other side. Do the same thing. Okay, get that lined up. This in. Alright, so there we go. Got that all lined up. We're going to now just screw in these bolts. Yeah, these benches are super easy to set up. Okay, then we just gotta tighten it all into place. Make sure it's nice and tight so it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, and then, oh, oops, I forgot. You can easily pull this out, so be careful with that. Alright, then we'll tighten this guy up. Okay, and the last one here. Okay, nice and solid. Let's get the last piece. Flip it over. Make sure you get the holes. Make sure you get the holes here lined up with the other one. Okay, I'm gonna move this over so you guys can see better. Let's move this guy over and probably lift this up some. Okay. 4 more bolts so it doesn't come with any extras. Again, make sure you put it the right side down. You want these bars there going that way. Okay, and then we just line this up. Where's the hole there? Oops, I flipped it over on accident. Okay, line up the hole there, and just flip it on top, and flip it on top. There we go. Okay, now hold it down here, then we'll get the screw in. Oh, it's going to be tricky to line this up. Okay. Okay, there we go. Got one in. Second one. Okay. Make sure you can just easily twist this. Okay, I just loosely fit that first. I'm gonna go to the other side. Oh, sorry, you can't even see what I'm doing. But basically I got these bolts in. Okay, let's go over to this side now. And same thing, get that in. Again, make sure you can finger tighten it first. And we'll get the last one in. Okay. Now, all we gotta do is tighten everything down. Okay, very simple, straightforward. Again, we're gonna start with this side. If you have power tools, you can use that. It'll be way faster. But this is what they gave you, so this is what we're using. Okay, we will tighten this guy up. Okay, oops, sorry. This one in. Perfect. And then we'll tighten this guy up. We'll go back over here and tighten this side up. Okay, this one has like a bigger gap there, but as you tighten it, it will pull it together, so don't worry about that. Okay. Alright, perfect. And we'll go back over here and we'll tighten it up real good. And that's pretty much it. Very simple to set up. If it's wobbly, you can actually twist these to adjust it. You can extend and shorten the legs. Okay, that way if your floor is uneven or if this thing is uneven, you can easily level it or even it out. Okay. Alright, so that's pretty much it. We'll get all these bolts in, then we'll flip it over and take a look. Okay, so that's good. Very nice and solid. I feel no wiggly movement at all. Okay. So we'll just pick this up, flip it over, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so we'll take this out. You can see it has this Trinity logo on there. And actually these slots are pretty tall for shoes. I feel like they could have easily made 3 rows instead of just 2. And then you can fit a lot more shoes here. But this is how they made it. And this one for boots, you can have some pretty tall boots. Alright, so again, this is like 1.5 feet from here to up here. So I would say this is what? Probably 1.4 feet or so from the top. So if you're putting boots in there. But yeah. Let me see. I'll get a ruler. If I have a ruler, I'll check and then I'll let you see the measurements of each slot. Alright, so I got this ruler here, and as you can see, this one spot here is a little over 14.5 inches. And then this one here is just barely under 1 foot wide. So there's that. And then if you go by this one, you see, I need to switch hands. Okay, so this one you have about 7 inches. This one you also have about 7 inches. And then width-wise, 18. This is probably about 22 or so. Sorry, I don't have another hand to do this. So let me see here. So we got that. It will stop here, and then so a little over 21 inches, probably 21.5 inches this way. Okay, and then depth-wise, about 13 inches, same as the entire bench, right? Yeah, 13 inches. Okay, anyways, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you find this at your Costco, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Alright, and this is what it looks like. 2 of them side by side. Alright. So you can see, you can actually stack 3 shoe boxes in the boot section. And yeah, now we've got plenty of room for shoes.